Okay, guys, this is going to be a tarot reading here for the collective, as they say. And it's going to be about, like, if you're feeling a little broken or a little down or, maybe run down, a little broken, then we're going to consult the cards here and just do a reading, because sometimes tarot cards can give us a different way, of thinking or a different way of looking at things. So I just feel like I should do a reading on this today. Okay, I'm using this deck here. This deck is it's kind of the traditional Rider-Waite, but it's done by a Japanese artist. So if you look closely, you can see it's kind of like the Japanese anime where they have the big eyes. Anyways, it's a little different. I like it better, maybe because I am, half Asian myself, half Chinese. But anyways, okay. I'm going to use this deck here. I'm just showing you some of it up close, which I don't know if you care or not. All right. So let's go ahead and get this shuffled a little more. And again, let's see. So if you're feeling a little run down, a little broken, let's see what cards we can get to think a little differently or look at things differently. These cards tend to slip around a little bit, while other ones don't. I just got these ones, so I didn't know they were that slippery. Okay. And if you guys wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, I would really appreciate it. And at the end, if you liked it, if you want to give it a like, that'd be cool. Okay. Just take a look at the cards here for a minute. So you have a couple threes here and a couple fives here. So the number 3 is about like love and wisdom, good fortune, celebrating in groups. Number 5 is about change and inconsistency, conflicts. Okay, and again, this reading is for the collective, so just try to see if we can look at things a different way here. Okay, so we start off here with the magician here. So right away, the magician here says, if you believe it, you can do it. It shows that you have skill, concentration, power, action. Just have confidence. It says to acknowledge your inner power and potential. And you have all the right stuff that you need to manifest something here. Next here is the 5 of Swords. So with the 5 of Swords, some of you right now might be separated from someone. And that could be why maybe you're feeling a little broken. That's for some. And for others, there could have been some deceit or someone, not being honest. Somebody may have had a hidden agenda. And so if you're around somebody like that, it can, just break you down a little bit. But might feel like a little defeated or feel lost. But above you, this is like above you and below you, or like, kind of like your conscious and subconscious or something like that. Above you, below you, kind of like what you know, what you don't know type thing. So above you here is the world. So with the world, that is success and celebration and achievements and its accomplishments. And it shows that a cycle has been completed. So it's kind of like fulfillment, and you've met your goals and established structure. And now it's kind of like you have freedom to do whatever you want. And for some, the separation might feel like you have the freedom now to do whatever you want. And for others, if you're in a separation, it could be bringing you down and making you feel a little broken. Next, here's the Two of Cups. So that's kind of like, well, I mean, it's about commitments, important unions, like marriage. But it's a card of relationships and falling in love. Or it can be, for some, the resurgence of a romantic relationship. And a lot of you feel like equal, like when you're in a relationship, everything should be equal, like half and half. That's essential to a lot of you. So if some of you are in a separation right now, this looks like you're going to be getting back with the person. Like this, it's taken a toll, but looks like for some you might meet somebody new, and for others it looks like you're going to get back with them. In the recent past here, you have the Lovers card. So the Lovers, it's about true love. So whoever this person is that I'm talking about looks like could be true love. And the card of passion, looks like there could have been a lot of passion there, or is a lot of passion there. And for those of you well, I was just say, for those of you wondering, is that like my true love? It looks like it is. But it looks like there could be some important decisions to be made, and if so, to make choices from the heart. But this card does represent, it says like expect to receive love, healing, and joy. And for others, new partnerships are likely, like I mentioned. Some of you are going to get back with the person you're in a separation with, and then for those of you that are in a separation. If you're not separated from somebody, then it looks like somebody new is coming in for you. And this can be true love. But the Lovers also, it encourage honesty and transparency, when you deal with people. Next here, so this is for your near future, is the Page of Pentacles. So that card is good news about your career or money. So if any of you are in a bit of a funk here over finances, you're going to have good news about your money or career. And it could be scholarships, it could be promotions, could even be maybe learning like a new course of study, maybe a hands-on type training for some of you. So next here, we have the Four of Swords down here. I don't know if you can see it, but Four of Swords. And with the Four of Swords, that shows that a lot of you are mentally exhausted. Looks like you might need to recharge your batteries, or time to regroup and get a little recovery. Looks like some of you need a break. But it does advise to get a little rest, recharge your batteries. Looks like there's some heartbreak for some of you. Like your heart might be healing from something. It could have been a love triangle for some, and others, maybe feel like you were stabbed in the back, or maybe you were stabbed in the back. And so no wonder you feel a little broken. A little broken, let down, run down. And for others, if your heart's not healing from something like this could just say get a health checkup just to make sure that everything's all right. Next here is the Empress. So with the Empress says it's time to take action. And so does, by the way, the Magician. They both say time to take action. So if you're in a bit of a funk, this is advising and having you look at it a different way, like get this rest that you need. And looks like now it's time to take action on something and get out of this funk that you're in. The Empress also represents abundance and prosperity, and its progress shows that you're on the right track. It's also a card that represents marriage and pregnancy. For some of you, like I said, it looks like new love coming in. This could lead to marriage. And for others, if you're going to get back, you might get back with whoever you're in a separation with. And if you're not married to them, it could lead to marriage. And for others that are in a marriage and separated, it looks like that to consider. Just consider your next steps. And this could also be the birth of a new idea. For some, for a career over here, I'm talking about, this could also be a birth of a new idea for work. Some of you might be a caregiver or guardian type. Next year is a Five of Wands. Okay, so that shows that it looks like there are some conflicts or differences of opinions. But it does say to try and walk away from them. And if it has to do with work, it says it may not be exactly, well, it just says basically try to a different way, like of presenting ideas. Because you don't want to have conflicts at work or at home, but it's going to happen, right? And also for some of you, you could be looking a little bit more attractive right now to people. Not that you don't normally, but you just might be a little bit more attractive right now to people. I'm going to pull one or two extra cards here. This is also a different deck I haven't used, but alright, if I can shuffle the cards properly, that would be good. Okay, Hierophant. So, this card can also represent marriage, which I already, so some of you are definitely going to get married. Whoever this new person coming in is, you're definitely going to get married, and others, if you're getting back with somebody, looks like you're going to get married. Or it's going to, lead to marriage or something like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be marriage if that's not what you believe in, but some kind of a union with somebody. And this does say also to take advice from somebody that you trust. If you need to talk to somebody, just find somebody who you think is wise. This also represents a spiritual blessing. So it looks like a spiritual blessing is coming your way. So this reading, it sounds pretty positive. And I'm going to pull one of these Oracle Moon cards. Okay, and it says, nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. All right. So that's exactly how tarot works. Nothing's set in stone. You have free will to change things. And this just gives you a different way, different perspective on things. All right, you guys. Again, if you like this, if you want to give it a like, that would be cool. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, I would really appreciate it. And anybody who wants a personal reading, it's right in on my page there, or on my channel. It's wineys@yahoo.com. All right, you guys. Thanks a lot.